is Mark Matthews from Edward Jones, and he's here to talk about improving your relationship with money. Now, I think that this is an interesting topic because,
Good.
you know, I think we all kind of do have different relationships with money.
Oh, absolutely.
And your parents affected that, or your spouse, different things.
Yep.
So what can people do? I guess, you know, one thing is orient your mind that it is a relationship,
Well,
right?
kind of recognize that for many people, most of us, emotions have an impact on how we deal with our money. You know, sometimes some people like to save, others would prefer not to. Some people worry about retirement, others prefer not to. But recognize that it's an emotional thing. And for a lot of people, having money to deal with is kind of a problem. And so you have to recognize that there's ways to deal with it, but you can't just let your emotions guide you along. And one of the best ways to kind of deal with that is to have a plan, have a plan to reach goals you have, if it's saving for a college education or retirement or a down payment. And when you can have a plan for at least some of your money, it's kind of empowering because you can say, okay, I'm saving for this or that or the other thing, and so I won't blow my extra money on something that comes along. That's easy to do.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I'm always one of those people that's like a penny pincher, and then like I wait until the last minute and then just buy the thing that I needed to buy, but because I'm just so sick of like, you know,
Waiting
worrying about it.
Yeah, I understand. Well, you know, when you have a plan and you can say, okay, and you can have money for the frivolous things, you know, set that aside, make that part of your budget, but budget for other things too, so that you can say, okay, this money is targeted for, you know, whatever your goal is, and you can leave it alone. And hopefully, even in times like this when the markets are up and down, you can leave your investments alone or add to them as appropriate, and not let your emotions take over, because that's easy to do.
So you have to identify your emotions and then have a plan in place.
Have a plan, and then better yet, have someone that you can be held accountable with, whether it's your partner, a family member, an advisor, someone that you can interact with to say, oh gosh, I'm saving for this, but I really want to do this, or someone that can remind you that, you know, things are going to fluctuate, but stick to your plan. You know, a lot of people just keep that to themselves. You know, parents to adult children may not describe, you know, where they stand monetarily till it's too late for something. That can happen. But, you know, share it with someone else. You know, you've heard the old adage about getting something accomplished happens a lot more when you tell someone else what you're intending to do, whether it's money or anything else. So have that accountability partner, not to be a stickler, but at least someone that can say, are you sure you want to spend that money?
Right.
Or how's your saving going? You know, something like that. And you can be their partner too.
All right, well, thank you for joining us. So definitely reach out to Edward Jones if you have any more questions about your relationship with money and you want some help. Juliana, what's the weather like?